Hello everyone, my name is Sin. Welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video. Our old allies 2719 decided to join 2717, which is another Rising Star Kingdom next to 2719. And if you're looking forward to watching a fight between two of the most supposed powerful kingdoms in our continent, or continents in general, fighting on the third or weakest alliance in the kingdom or continent, then you're going to want to watch this video, because at the moment, right now, we're going to see what we can do to put in work against this and still go after the KvK win. So please continue to watch as we watch 2719 on our side of the field fighting against one of our sub-alliances using their primary first alliance with Wartech. And actually, from my understanding, is that this flag touching the circle and, well, our circle has been sitting there now for the last at least 4 or 5 hours. They have not gone very far. From my understanding, is it's pretty much been a stalemate, which is kind of not surprising to me, because our kingdom is not just going to sit here and be slacking, especially when the tables have turned and we are versing two of the most powerful kingdoms in the game. So right now, as you can tell, 2719 is currently taking the field pretty heavily, but they still haven't taken much right now anyway. And as you can see, the king from 2719 is at least on the front line, fighting with their people. And ours is somewhere as well. But we're getting hit on multiple fronts too. This is just one of many. I don't know exactly where else the other fights are. I'm going to have to find them. But it looks pretty good so far right now. But as you can see, J13, we allied up with them. We were against them in the first part of the war, and now they're allied with us, which is really cool. I know it's like watching this fight isn't like super good because, well, clearly 19 versus this guy, but I'm still happy that we're allied up with them, and we're gonna put in work. Because honestly, when someone flips the sides midway through KvK after they were just versing 17, it's kind of funny when that happens, because it could happen for a multitude of reasons. A lot of it is obviously two sides of the story. We're going to have our side, they're going to have their side in mere perspective, but at the end of the day, if you really want to look at it this way, to me, the other Rising Star Kingdom didn't want to verse, in my opinion, the other Rising Star Kingdom without first letting the other alliances put in some work on them first before changing sides, so that they can try to win the soul of KvK. That's how I kind of view it, per se. Because for the entirety of this KvK, 19 and 17 did not like each other. And they have not talked kindly to each other at all. And then all of a sudden, we went from yesterday being allies to today being enemies. So it's kind of funny how that works out. But you got to take it on the chin and just keep going. Press both back in KvK. Or at least damage both sides pretty heavily and show them our grit. So I'm gonna try to see if there's anything else going on. And right at the current moment, we also decided that we're gonna go build a fort down low and have our number one alliance versus their number one alliance, which only makes sense because, I mean, in all honesty and in all fairness, saying that this is even a fight without the same amount of tech is kind of embarrassing for them, no offense, when you're fighting a subpar alliance with no tech and they're holding off pretty well without that extra tech versus versing the number 1. But it is a war and strategy game, and nobody said it was going to be completely fair, and it's not supposed to be. Your objective is to win, and you want to win at all costs. So let's see what's going on this side of the map with 17, see if we can see anything. I don't really think yet, even though 17 is gathering over here. They haven't placed any flags down. Current. And right now this got cut off completely, which I wonder if this was... Okay, so this is 2 completely different alliances, which is why they're not connecting. Because, yeah, they would have had to go all the way back up through there. So that's cool. Let's see what's going on. Supposedly there was a rally going on as well for PHS, which I'm just trying to click on alliance info. Okay, so they still have spots open, so I mean, I don't think that I'm going to end up doing much, but I'm still going to see if I can squeeze on in there and you know, put some work in terms of like reinforcing the flags and doing any and all of that, which I understand why they're trying to burn this right here, because this is a cutoff point. So if they can burn that, then they're sitting in a good place. You know what, I'm gonna do a hot drop way back here if I can. Then leave where I'm at here and join our allies right here. Cool. A good thing that people that aren't on territory are getting off territory so that we're not taking it too hard. Now, as you can see, I still don't have like sufficiently any good marches, but I'm willing to throw everything I got in there just to do something, because I'm still healing. So I want to find a way in there. And I know that somewhere around here, Jutes Our Whale is doing something. I just don't know where, because while recording, gotta find where the action is. But I think Jutes is currently in FKN building that flag, and then they're going to flag down, or Juice is in PHS, and we're just waiting. But at the current moment, you can tell that they aren't going after the flag because the flag is full. They might be sitting on top of it, but they're not gonna go after that. Not especially while we have at least almost 1.5 million troops in there. I wonder if they're sending a rally. They are. Is this that flag? Yes. Okay. So apparently, well, wait. Okay, so it's just being scouted. But I'm not gonna lie, 19 is definitely doing a good job on taking onto the field. I'm taking advantage of the current situation of most of our players being in one of our sub-alliances that doesn't have much war tech. So it's definitely good on them doing this right now rather than waiting. But once our first alliance probably gets put up, our first, like the first fort down where I was showing, it probably isn't going to be even close at that point. And I think and people also need to fill this flag over here too. Yep. Which, luckily, they aren't even building flags on top of this right now, so it's a good opportunity to kind of just take this in stride. And we got about 7 hours left on the FKN before I can't see in there, so yeah, we want to wrap around, see what we can do, which kind of difficult, but I think it can be managed. And that's definitely one of the things of a free-to-play player. If you're not currently in the game and you don't have field presence, you definitely want to be around as being one of the people helping to reinforce a flag or reinforce a rally. It really does help any alliance that you're joining, because the primary player, that's either the rally garrison or the rally leader, are typically your tier 5 players or someone who's gonna be a whale or anything like that. So you get the benefit from their technology and from the primary alliance's technology. So I'm sure it's greatly appreciated regardless of how weak or strong you are, just putting your troops in there to help out. Wonder if I can. Okay, so it's full. Okay, fill that. We're gonna fill that. And then we're gonna kind of just wait. And we're gonna see what happens. I don't know if they're scouting or rallying. Okay, J13 is just scouting to see what's going on. All markers are being removed, which means I suspect we're doing something different. And one of our high-level players just joined. Trying to see if I can find if Jutes is even in here. No, so I think Jutes is in FKN. And yeah. Okay. Which means that the real assault is probably going to take place soon somewhere. Ooh, what's this? Is that just J13? Oh no. Alright, 19 scouting again. And right now, like you can see, the two sides were currently at a standstill. They're guarding the flag to reinforce, but on our side, of course, I'm sure there's people hiding, waiting, like myself, inside of cities to pop out and help reinforce the flag. Sorry about that. I guess had another technical error while recording, so I don't know exactly what I missed out on. But at the current moment, as you can see here, we're still standing strong. The rally, as you can tell, did not, again, obviously, take the flag. It's still sitting at about the current health it's at and healing, so it's definitely not burning any longer. And it looks like 19 is not gonna rally, which means they're probably going to go do something else somewhere else. Because if you can't take the flag, then there's no point in being there. Oh yeah, it looks like they are going around this area though, which you can see why. We do have people bubbled, which is good because they are off territory while building, so they definitely do not want to get caught out and or zeroed. That'd not be very good. But I'm wondering if they're trying to, okay, so they're not filling any flags down here, which it makes sense because when you're trying to play in this game, the way that attacking works is you want to try to cut flags where you can. So if there's like a lot of cities, let's say on these three squares that are connected, you'd want to cut like way up here or something. I mean, you could even cut, like if you were doing a cutoff like right where FKN is, if in terms like that was an enemy's fort and they're touching, they would cut that right there and then cut those cities off and zero them if they weren't online. So the idea is to take FKN, put it down this way, and I don't know if they're starting to build flags this way. Yep, they are, because they see that FKN put a a fort down. So I think they're trying to put a fort up this way toward FKN, which in terms, it means they're gonna have to rally it soon. But if FKN can get their way, they could flag down this way, cut down here, and cut all that off. So I don't know exactly what the strategy is, but yeah. Oh, that's funny. Lohar. But alright guys, I think that 19 is done hitting this flag, and if they're not, I can probably, I want to say probably promise you they're not going to take it. It just doesn't look like they're going to get the chance to. There's way too much field presence, which in terms of a war where it looks like, you know, oh hey, in the beginning, you know, of this video, maybe like our kingdom isn't doing enough. Well, clearly they do enough to hold off 19 and 17, two rising star kingdoms, which looks pretty good on our part. In any war, a kingdom that can hold off two rising star kingdoms is a kingdom you don't want to mess with. We are not slouches by any means. So this war is not gonna be a prolonged thing where, well, short-lived, I should say, thing where they're just gonna steamroll us. They're gonna have to work for it. But our kingdom loves a challenge, so I just hope us and 19 and 17 have some fun, and at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. But at this point, again, I don't think 19 is going to be taking it. So I think that they're done. No matter what they got in terms of forces right here, we've spread them out between this and probably the FKN fort. So I think at the current moment, they're just done. I don't see their king rallying the fort, which to me doesn't make sense why the king isn't rallying the fort instead of this, because the king can't even get rallied if he's on territory, and we're not burning that flag right now. So I don't know, but it looks like they're trying to group up, maybe, and try to go back in on this flag. I mean, if we lose it, I'll definitely mention it in another video. But at the current moment, I wish 27-17 and 27-19, they are welcome to come at us and try to fight us. It's going to be one heck of a fight. As you could see, that was one heck of a fight on the flag. And I hope to see continuous reports and continuous battles throughout the rest of this KvK for the ziggurat. But until next time, guys, my name is Sin. I'm glad I could bring this content to you, show you what two rising star kingdoms could do against 27-14 our kingdom at this current moment in time. And until next time, you guys have an amazing day. Peace. Okay, so as I was getting off, KvK1 Lac Von, their king, decided to start a rally. I don't know if he canceled it, but I don't think so. Nope, he's marching right for the flag. Alright, so their king, as you can see, he has the crown right here. He's marching his rally toward our flag. And right now it's getting swarmed and it's getting hit by our garrison captain, which it looks like it's definitely going to lose this battle. I mean, there's just too much field presence. Again, like I said at the beginning or the end of the video, I didn't think that they were going to do this, but apparently they thought they could. Especially with so many people on the field and with so few of them taking the field to counter our field presence. I mean, look at all those frowny faces. Doesn't look like they did much. And now we're going to go take a look at the report and see how much damage. Woo! Okay, so in terms of deads and who's taken the most deads, obviously we won. We took 33,651 deads in comparison to their 117,000 in the rally, but they also had a few players on the outside of that got hit. So if we added all that up, the 22,000, the 7, and the 5, I'm going to do it by individual, like the 1,000 numbers. That's 12 right there. And then that's 34. Add 34 to that. They're going to rally again? Are they crazy? Okay. So that's 34. That's still a higher number. Just in between these guys right here than our garrison. So in total, I want to say they took about 118,000 of a negative loss in comparison to our 33,000. That's a way bigger number than what we've lost by far. And I'm just surprised that they're gonna rally again. Where's this person? Okay, so they're gonna use someone else to do it. And I don't know why they're going to use that person, because I mean, I guess that's another whale that they have. In terms, I want to see how many troops Lac Von actually lost on that report, though, out of that 117,000. I want to see this. Okay, so Lac Von lost about, no, I mean, for a whale, about roughly 19,000 troops lost is not really a big deal. Min lost about 9. Min was one of the other people that's been doing rallies. People are healing. My troops are still in the white over here. If you click on it, so it shows that they still have good health. Wow, I'm going to get 2 rally reports from 2 different rally leads from their side for the end of my video. That's it's pretty amazing. But in all seriousness, if I was 19 at the moment, I don't know what I would do with this, because they're pushing a flag that just cannot be taken. Like, they were taking it, but it's one of those things where they just don't have enough people right now. And maybe this is their uptime, because in games like this that are real-time strategy, this might be 19's uptime to put work in. But we have every time zone covered, and we just pull people from anywhere. It doesn't matter who's fighting. You could be 4 million power like myself, or 3.8, which is still enough to get tier 4, and I don't care if you're throwing 50 or 80,000 troops in there. Fighting's fighting. If you're not, scared of your troops dying, then this is a kingdom you're not gonna, our kingdom's not a kingdom you're gonna be able to just fight and just, again, like I said in the last video, just roll over. You're gonna have to fight us, and you're gonna have to fight us hard. Because, for a lack of better words, this is kind of sad. Because we took on 17 as a Rising Star Kingdom, and now 19, who's joined them, who was our ally as a Rising Star Kingdom, can't take us. Now maybe toward the end, something might happen. Who knows? But right now, in this current moment, and on this current flag, I just haven't seen the work that 19 can put in to take this flag over against someone like us. So, I don't know what to say. I want to see how far this rally is being done. Okay, we got 20 seconds until the rally is launched. Now it looks like this time they might try to reinforce it, maybe. But from what I've seen, all they've been doing is watching the rally. Just go and hit the flag. And they haven't been reinforcing. They haven't been doing anything like that. And it's turned into them taking negative trades. Like, if they want to, like, it's like essentially bouncing off a wall. If they want to keep hitting a wall all day long and taking bad trades, that's on them. Because if I was them, I would just be reinforcing our flags and just waiting for us to do something. But I don't think that they're in a position to wait for us to do something either, because it's just not going to work like that. Okay, the rally's launched. It's 40 something seconds away. All right. Let's see what they do. Okay, so 19 is finally coming in to back up their rally. But we're playing it smart and staying near our flag for the most part. Yep. And right now the rally's already getting weakened. And 19 are coming into range of YSG's AoE from the flag. Ooh. And I think they're doing that. Ooh, oh, look at those numbers. And the rally's going down. All that. And I'm surprised they aren't reinforcing the rally, but it's probably hard when... Yeah. Definitely. All those frowny faces going right back to where they belong. And as you can see, the fighting is continuing between us and them, swarms upon swarms. And it's just a real fight right now. They're regrouping. But let's check out this report. So they had another one of their whales go for it. And again, they took another huge negative loss. More deads, way more deads. So this one was even worse than the last one, by far. Because if we look at the last one by their king, he lost way less than they did. So I don't know why they didn't use him to do the rally, but maybe damage and chance and everything has something to play into it. But they definitely took way more. So in terms, I mean, we definitely took a little bit more too, so kind of, well, we only took like 7,000 more. They took a whole 30,000 more, so that's way worse than what we had last time. So they took 144 plus individuals taking 7, 13, 10. So if you add up the small ones, that's 23, 30,000, 174,000 to 40,000. Now if you minus that and you do the difference between our garrison and their rally plus players, that's 130,000 dead troops on a negative flip side for them. Now, I don't know if they're thinking about rallying again. I guess so. I guess they're gonna try. Oh no, that's a scout. For a second I thought that was a rally. Maybe it's just because I want to see rallies right now. I just want to see them go again and again and again, because the results just haven't changed. I mean, nobody's just dying. And they're scouting and they're scouting and they're scouting. Oh. And they're going to launch another rally. Okay, yep. So they're going to use Lac Von. That is definitely the smartest thing they could do right now, is to use Lac Von, who's their king and their whale, to do these rallies, because he's just not taking as much dead. And it's probably because he has better equipment. Who knows? But watching these reports is just the negative downside. If we were to add up the reports throughout the day, it just doesn't look like they've been doing much with it. And I've got reports that are going to be coming in. So yeah. And it looks like in chat there's a little bit of some accidental misfire. Let's see. But Lac Von does not even have a full rally yet, and I can't tell if it's because in the mobilizing phase, if it just gets full or what. But I'd love to see it. I'd love to see another rally. So let's go 19. Throw another rally right at us. Let's see what they have to offer. Because right now nobody's going to be giving ground. And they canceled the rally. More scouting, more scouting. I wonder how many of my troops in my own city are still in the hospital. Okay, so I got like 65,000. I don't even care though. It's worth it. It is worth it. They're making my screen lag a little bit, all these scout reports. Now who's rallying now? Okay, so Lac Von's still rallying. They were just waiting for more people, I guess, to get closer. Because maybe someone was too far away, and by the time the rally launched, the person would be behind. So, yeah. And it looks like SMD, which is also one of our alliances in our kingdom, destroyed a Crusader flag. If I can click on that up there. Trying. Doesn't want to let me click it. Well, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to see if I can plug some coordinates in. If I can remember what they were that just came across. I think it was 745. I wasn't really paying attention that much. Okay, yeah, it was. So they destroyed a flag over here. And they're grouped up very heavily. As you can see, we have another heavy group over here, and one of their players is porting out. What does this look like? So it looks to me like they were trying to cut a flag or something, like they are right here, which they're currently sitting on. Probably want to post this because they're gonna get cut off if they don't. Okay, so apparently my video stopped recording right as the rally launched, but this isn't just right here. This isn't just the rally. This is also individual players. So, in total, the rally took a greater amount of loss again. So we have 305,000 to 70. Then we have 31 from this player, Mr. Kenshi. 11,000 there. 44 here. That's huge. 10, 5, 21, 48. And I mean, I'm sure these are like tier 4. Yeah, they're tier 4, so that's hurting. 64. Okay, so this was a mix, but majority of this was archers and calves, which I don't know what that's about. But no wonder they took a huge loss on that one. Again, LK, AU, and all this right here, before I went down, is all 0 except for this one. It's like 1,000, but in comparison to 21,000, and that's T5, so, and some T4, so definitely ain't getting those back. And then right here, same person with all T5, sent a full T5, lost 43,000. Okay. Some T3 and T4. They lost 0 of the archers, but they lost 24,000 of those infantry, I believe it was. Same person doing another attack. So this must have been like a whole swarm. They must have like clicked on their screen multiple times and then sent it right toward the flag. So that's a lot. 11. I mean, the report in between this one and that one is a lot better for this one. Still, all T5. All T5. 8,000. And that's T4. So if we look, we have 4,000 T5 from this one player dead, because that's what they're committing. Another 11,000, 6,000. If we were just to add up that one player, 43,000. So let's see, hold on, because I'm trying to do the math. 4, that'd be 15. What's this with T4? That'd be 21 of just the T5 alone. 21, 64. See if we can find one more. 64. 68. Let's see if they ended up in this rally. No, so they decided to just swarm instead of join the rally with those T5, which I'm not surprised that this rally lost because somebody put T3 in there. But KvK1 definitely lost 36 T5 total. And I mean, they mixed it. Like, I don't know what KvK1 is doing, mixing the troops, because that makes the technology significantly weaker. Like, there's no upside on this report putting Cavs in here. You got an infantry commander as the primary, and you have an archer commander as the secondary. There's no like benefit for those Cavs at all. That's just weakening the march. And then this person putting Cavs in here, you know, this person putting the tier 3 in here definitely didn't help. I don't know what they're doing. And then there's a mix of Cavs and all that. Like, I don't believe that that's all they have off of that report. Like, I don't believe that the people that joined just had that to offer. And if that's all they had to offer, I don't even know why rally at all. Because if you're not going to rally or reinforce with a full march of one unit type, then there's really no point in launching a rally. That's why in this report, this one right here, not this one, I got caught in a swarm. But that's why in this report, they took so many deads on that rally. And then, to top it off, their individual players took deads too. So, in total, I mean, if we were to add this up, you know, you're looking at 336, because I'm going to add that. 347. Then you got this person. It's like 391, I think. I'm trying to do it fast, so I'm not really counting. 400,001. 400,006. Then again, and this person's been putting T5 in, so 427,000. 95,000. 500,000. 564,000. 577,000. 611,000. I'm not even gonna try to like do the full math. Like in total, just going through these reports, they took over close to 650 to pretty much 700,000 dead troops, which a lot of those came out of T5. So I'm gonna get off for the day. This is the end of my video, but if you guys like Rise of Kingdoms videos and you like seeing people send their marches to their doom, continue to watch my videos, like and subscribe, and we'll bring you more content. As of right now, I'm out for the day. Y'all have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Peace.